Good morning and hello from your Iowa Association of Business and Industry Public Policy team. I'm JD Davis and joined here with Brad Hartkopf.
Great to see you all, and appreciate you taking time to listen to this update. JD and I wrapped up session this week. It closed out at 11:41 p.m. to be exact last night in the Senate, and the week was really comprised of a lot of debate, a lot of waiting around, and a lot of caucusing. So it was a great year for business once again, and a lot of key ABI priorities were accomplished with bipartisan support.
Yeah. Brad mentioned that we were into overtime, and that was time well spent putting the finishing touches on some important policies, including tax policies and other pro-business initiatives that we've been tracking. Key first and foremost of the overtime session was a tax policy bill that passed the legislature. Recall in 2018, we had triggers that were needed to be met before we would implement important tax policy changes. The legislature deemed that they should make those a certainty. And so now, starting in 2023, those triggers will be considered met, and the tax policy changes passed previously will take place. There was also included in that bill a $100 million property tax relief measure that was achieved through the elimination of a mental health levy in all 99 counties that was eliminated and replaced with state funding to provide those services. Also important, there were other tax initiatives around childcare issues that ABI had been pursuing for many sessions, and housing, workforce housing initiatives that were also accomplished through tax crediting policy that was included in the major tax bill.
Another key piece that was accomplished this year was under our infrastructure priority, and that is broadband expansion. There was a very robust policy bill that passed with unanimous support in the legislature, and Governor Reynolds really spearheaded this and talked about it in her condition of the state address back in January, which seems like a long time ago. And we're pleased to tell you, and you all know at this point, that the policy around this is really going to help businesses get that high speed that they need to operate in the 21st century. So we couldn't be more pleased to see that. And another piece of this is always the funding. You need that funding to incentivize private providers to deploy the broadband, and $100 million was appropriated for our fiscal year 2022, which begins this July. So we think that's really going to put Iowa on the map compared to the rest of the country when it comes to deploying high-speed broadband, and the future is bright in this area.
Well, we are noting the end of the legislative session for 2021. This is just the beginning of a new cycle of public policy development for your team here at ABI. We would invite you to go to our webpage to look as we populate that with the 5 regional meetings that we'll be having around the state. You'll find the dates and times for those, and we'll get together in person to join you in your areas to talk about what has been accomplished and what we're looking forward to working on, and getting your input on how we do that. And also, at the same time, you can see that in August we'll be beginning the committee process for the issue areas that we try to bring forward each legislative session, and can join us there. So please do hit that web page so that you can stay involved in public policy development, get all the up-to-date and more in-depth understanding of what has been accomplished here in the 2021 session as well.
To close out, we'd like to thank everybody, all of our members, for their support. We couldn't do what we do at the Capitol without that, and be as successful as we are advocating on your behalf. So thank you for remaining engaged and supporting our policy efforts, and we look forward to seeing you in the near future.
Thank you, everyone.